for people. Everybody I said out there is jumping up. Well, we'll get a GPU. Well, just like I said before, you could game on onboard graphics. It's not an issue. If you're the kind of type person that worry about a frame per second number, then guess what? You shouldn't be gaming or doing anything at all. When you build your PC, you build your PC based upon your performance. You already brought the parts. You already know what your PC could do. You shouldn't worry about a frame per second number. What you should worry about is, can my PC handle the AAA games and esport games, the newest games that's coming out at high rendering CG? Can that GPU handle it at its best? Now, we know we're on the GPU shortage. There's no issue. We can't correct that. It is what it is. But keep your head up, because we're going to be coming out of it. Now, the ones who built their PCs and just waiting on a GPU, then just be patient. That's it. The newcomers that are coming in, you could go ahead on the game onboard graphics at mid to low settings. But when you do that, I advise y'all to use Game Debate. I'll be putting the link in the description below, so I can go ahead and see what games y'all like to play using onboard graphics. Like me, this build worked good for me because I play casual games. I don't play games that don't render high and strong CG from the high demand in AAAs and eSport games. I could care less about playing a AAA or eSport game because I don't care. I like playing my puzzle games. I like playing certain games where I got my character sitting in front of me, not me playing in first person because I don't know what I'm doing and it's complicated. So that's why I could care less about the new games that coming up from AAA or eSport, because I don't like playing those type kind of games. I play casual games, my puzzles, stuff that's going to intrigue my brain, not give me a headache, not hurt my eyes. I just want something to sit back, keep me calm, keep me cool, keep me relaxed, and keep me at a nice, steady, relaxing pace. I don't need to be jumping out my seat. I don't need to be catching a headache. Now, to all my ones that love playing their Fortnite, their Minecraft, and other simple, casual games. Yes, I'm saying casual because a lot of people play solitaire. A lot of people go ahead and play the slot machines games. They win money. A lot of people go ahead and play puzzle games like Mahjong, matching game, puzzle matching games, etc. You do not need a high-end rendering PC such as the CPU, the RX. Let me correct that. I said the RX. That's on the GPU, which I'm going to say you don't need a strong GPU like the RX 6800 and the Ryzen 5000, which is the Ryzen 5 5600 CPU. Crank that 64 gigabyte of RAM. Yes, you can go ahead and throw an RTX 3060 or 3080 at it, or you could go ahead and get the little fat boy, the RX 559 590 GPU. Sorry about that, viewers. Just to go ahead and play solitaire. It'd be funny, y'all, to all my creators, y'all parents say, son, I would like for you to go ahead on and build me a PC. You build the PC, you got it going strong with the RX 5600, the RX 6800 XT, 128 gigabyte of RAM, 850 power supply. You got the RGB going, the ARGB going ridiculous all over the place, and you see your mom and your dad playing solitaire. Y'all gonna lose your minds. So this is one reason why I built rigs on all perspectives, from people who do it for business, people who do it for college, or people who just go ahead and do simple casual gaming, extreme gaming, and mid-level gaming. I got the builds for you. So now we know the GPUs are not in stock, so we're gonna go ahead and do everything on the onboard graphic using the APU, the Advanced Processing Unit, with this build here. Now, in the last build that I did, that was the Intel build. I'm using MSI motherboards. You know what? Yes, I was hard on MSI. I'm still angry at them because they third party. They sell they cost through. They know better. So I hope they got that issue corrected, and that third party was also scalping their motherboards as well too. So my thing here is to stay away from third party vendors and just focus on stuff at a right, decent, regular price. Now let's get into this build list. Enough talking. Let's get on with this. I am on the CPU, the Ryzen 5 3400G, 3.7 gigahertz. It's a quad core, 4 cores, 8 threads. You can do a lot with 4 cores, 8 threads. I know I can because I know what to throw at it. Now, if you're going to throw something serious at it, I advise you to go ahead on and pick the right CPU for your extreme PC needs. Now, moving right along with the cooler, I use this cooler. This is a dynamic cooler. The TDP strong wattage on this computer is 180 watts. I love this cooler. The fan goes at 1800 RPM. Airflow is ridiculous. Right now, I'm pushing it. My CPU is at 40. My motherboard stays at 26 Celsius. No problem. This is a CPU cooler is coming at $34.99. The motherboard, yes, I said I'm using MSI. This is the MSI B450M Bazooka Max Wi-Fi Micro ATX AM4 motherboard at $88.99. I am teaming up with a dual kit, 16 gigabyte. That is two 8 gigabyte sticks at DDR4, 3200 megahertz at CL16. Memory, $79.98. I am teaming on 8 terabyte. Yes, 8 terabyte. One of those is going to be a 500 gigabyte SSD. The other one's going to be a 500 gigabyte M2 2280 NVMe SSD. Yes, and they both from Western Digital. I am teaming up with the Western Digital Blue 500 gigabyte 2.5 SSD for $64.98, and I am teaming up with the Western Digital Blue SN 550 500 gigabyte M.2 2280 NVMe SSD for $59.99. Yes. Now, I have a lot of my subscribers. They ask me why I don't use Cooler Master, because I never bought anything from Cooler Master. But as I went to their website, I look at their products. Yes, if you're looking for a Cooler Master case, they're the real deal. This case here, as you know, I used it in my other previous build list, which was the i5 10400. This is the Cooler Master Master Box MB 320L ARGB Micro ATX mid-tower case, coming in at $69.98. Yes. Now, I love EVGA. I can't go wrong. I love RS Game, power supplies, and you know what? To be realistic, those are only two power. But those three, and the third one is Raid Max. But just like I said, I know you got a lot of overclockers out there. So this here is the EVGA B5 650 watt 80 plus bronze certified fully modular ATX power supply. The reason why I'm putting it on the 650 because the GPU I am using is the RTX 2060, the GTX 1060, and the GTX 1660 tie and 1660 Super, or the 1660 regular, or the 1660, no, the 1650 4 GB, and it all fits right into this power supply. And this power supply is coming in at $89.99. Yes, as you notice, I'm using an air cooler. I'm not using an AIO cooler, so I am teaming up with a Cooler Master Single Floor 62 CFM 120mm fans. This is a 3-pack. It comes with the controller and etc. So as you know, I got 2 front fans up top of the Master Box MB320L, but I got no fans up top and I got no fans in the back. And I cannot stand seeing stuff naked when I know I could go ahead and add more airflow to go ahead and do that push-pull method, to go ahead and push in cool air, pull in cool air, and push out all the hot air so your PC could stay cool, your parts don't have to worry about overheating, and your PC could go ahead and continue to run at its peak performance. This case fans 3-pack is coming in at $51.99. The total of this build here is $798.74, which is putting it right under $800. Just like I said, don't be discouraged in buying your parts. You can go ahead and buy the parts right now and just go ahead on and wait on the GPU. Now, if you want to go ahead on and don't want to use the Ryzen 5 3400, you can go ahead on and use the Ryzen 5 3600 or whatever CPU you want to use. But the reason why I teamed it with this CPU, because it works with the motherboard. I got a green bar, which is no issue, and you can go ahead and update the BIOS and upgrade later on down the line, which is a good idea to do. Now, this is a great build for me. I know I got the cash now to buy it, but I got 2 PCs sitting here, so I really don't need another PC. So, and if I do build this, it'll be sitting in the box, being raffled off as a build for someone else to be happy. Now, I can't go wrong with this price list. This price list is a great price list. I recommend anybody who's looking for a good build, this is what is good for you. Now, if y'all don't think it's a good build, please post your comment of why you don't think it's a great build and what can you do to improve this build list. I would love to hear from y'all. And I would like to go ahead on and, I love my viewers and my subscribers who took the time out to watch this video. I want to go ahead and give y'all thanks for subscribing, and see you in my next video. It's coming soon. I love y'all. Y'all take care and peace.